It's a hard knock life for me when I go to see Annie. I'm so mad that I could spit. Instead of good films, I see crap. Annie is directed by Will Gluck and it stars Quvenzhané Wallis, Jamie Foxx, Rose Byrne, and Cameron Diaz. And that name should hit like a thud because it seems that every movie she's in lately is terrible. Since this film is a remake, I'm sure many of you are familiar with elements of this story. Annie is an orphan, or in this case, a foster kid. Her parents have abandoned her for whatever reason. However, she still believes that they are out there somewhere and they will come back for her. In the meantime, she's cared for by Cameron Diaz's character, who is, of course, a terrible person who treats all of her children like crap. However, through a chance encounter, Annie runs into millionaire tycoon Will Stacks. Mr. Stacks is a wealthy business owner who fancies himself a bit of a politician, and his advisors decide that it will be good to keep Annie around for good PR in order to increase his poll numbers before the election. All of this, of course, leads to lots and lots of singing. Ish. Because it's fairly obvious that all the singing was done in a studio far, far away from the set and auto tuned like it was going out of style. The music in this film sounds as mechanical as Transformers 4. It's atrocious. For those of you who maybe aren't as familiar with how autotune works, usually the worse of a singer you are, the more mechanical your voice is going to sound as it tries to fix it. There's a lot of mechanical voices in this film, and it's really bad. Now, the fact that music for a musical is being recorded in a studio isn't necessarily a bad thing. Musicals have been done that way for decades. However, this is the 21st century, and there have been films such as Les Mis that have considerably raised the bar when it comes to musical performance. If you're going to go and do it the old school way, then at least take the time to do it right. Don't just go in the studio and slap a couple of tracks together and run it through a software program and be done with it. And that's how this feels. It feels mechanical and stiff, like there is no emotion behind any of the music, and that's the worst indictment for a musical. On top of that, many of these characters don't make any sense. Jamie Foxx is this millionaire who wants to be a politician because he thinks it will help his business. And if that weren't bad enough, Cameron Diaz's character is a cartoon through the entire movie. I mean, I feel like there's a good actress still in there somewhere, but she's been lost a long time ago. She was really, really not good in this film, and I don't know if it's just the direction that she's been given, but it was just really, really over the top and bad. What's really frustrating about this film is that it seems like there's some real potential talent in the mix there somewhere. I mean, Jamie Foxx is an excellent actor. He has been great in films like Collateral and Ray. I feel like there was a time when Cameron Diaz could actually pull off some really good performances. I think that Rose Byrne also is a very good actress. Usually, when you have good actors in a film and they look terrible, it's a sign of horrible directing. And that's what I think happened in this film. Mainly because the direction in this film is completely asinine. Many of the sequences don't make a lot of sense, and ultimately, this is an incredibly predictable movie, even if you know nothing about the story when you go into it. It is so formulaic, it is embarrassing. Many of the dance sequences are really poorly constructed, and the moves are so ridiculously mundane. It's just not on the caliber of musicals that have come about in the last decade. Now, there are some big names behind this film. Both Will Smith and Jay-Z are in the credits, but I just cannot imagine they would be happy with the end product they received, because what they have here is an absolute train wreck of a movie. Don't do it to yourself, and for the love of all things good and holy, don't do it to your children. They deserve better. There are about 1 million better options that have been made over the last 50 years. Go find one of them. A 1 out of 5. Have you seen Annie? What did you think? Please leave a comment below and let's talk about it. And as always, click right here if you like what you see and subscribe to even more of me.